I think that the diagnosis to schizophrenia is not a true understanding of the mind. I spent most of my life as a spiritual being. Much of this led to psychic phenomena which would have been classified by society as schizophrenic and delusional. So I'm not a firm believer in what the doctors say, but far be it from me to justify this to you by my own opinions. You really have to get to know me to find out for yourself. My name is Glenn Race, and currently I'm serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole at Attica Correctional Facility in New York State. You know, I've been in prison for 8 years now since my arrest for the murder of 3 men.
Grisly details about the murders of 3 men mixed with a tale of a young man who some say fell through the cracks of the mental health system.
He will remain incarcerated in New York State for the rest or remainder of his life.
I thought all kinds of people had to die, and in fact, when I viewed the world as a living example of its fate and how society was just perpetuating this overpopulation and globalized pollution that just kept escalating and escalating, I sort of predicted that if man didn't somehow cull the population or try to level it somehow, it would just escalate into almost an apocalypse. And I may have been the only person to do it because I was God itself.
Do you still believe that you had to kill those people?
Not exactly, of course not. Of course not. I come to terms with that, and I think it's not going to help anything really. You know, you could kill all the terrorists in the world, and still it's not going to really free the future of the calamity of what's going to happen. You know, it's difficult to say regret is an absolute thing on my mind, except that I live with the burden of